Hey everyone, I'm Cake and welcome to I'm Cooking. The last one was a lot of fun. No, if you haven't seen it.
Touch this balls.
Fuck, I'm not
Touch these balls.
I'm not touching a ball.
And it done pretty well. Today I am cooking prawns, so let's get started with the ingredients. First, you'll need some chicken, some masala, and this time it's kind of been done already for me. It's just oil, fish masala, pretty simple stuff. And I'll also be making rotli from scratch, but more on that later. You may notice this toaster over here. That's because I'll be cooking the prawns in this toaster. You can also put it in a pot and have that cook up, but looking at that stove just gives me fucking PTSD. So yeah, I'm gonna start by having this nice empty bowl. We're gonna open up our beef. Wow, just have a look at this. I hope it's not got bad. It's been sitting in the fridge for a couple of days. Alright, step number 1, wash your hands. Step 2, make yourself a drink, because this is going to be painful to watch. Okay, and now you can get started. I have my marinade on one side here, and this empty dish to put my marinated prawns in. I'm just gonna take this little guy out. Oh no. There's a little intestine here. I'm just gonna take it out. There. Get off my finger! Marinate over the top. Give your meat a good old Right, it's nicely marinated like that. Don't have to worry too much about the back. And that's one. Listen carefully, you can almost hear them screaming. So, the marination of the prawns is done. This is all the intestines, by the way. Right, so for the rotli, you will need about 1.5 cups of flour, and you can just add about a teaspoon of salt in here, I think. Now, of course, a master chef such as myself, I can taste when there's been salt. Can confirm, has salt. You also need a rolling board. This is called a rolling board. A circular board in which one can do rolling. And most importantly, this thing. As you can see, this is not your ordinary rolling pin. This is called a velen. And let me tell you, I have some good memories with this thing. Now, this is all you really need to make rotli, or as some of you would call it, roti. And you just need to add boiling water to this. So I'm gonna just boil up a kettle and get that ready. You're just supposed to add little by little. And if you have no senses in your hands and fingers, you could mix this by hand, but I'm just going to use a spoon. How much water do you add? No idea. You're just supposed to add and mix as you go. This thing is like fucking moving all over the place, man. Don't add too much water, because if you add too much, then the whole thing's gonna be too soft. You know what? Let me try it. Ah! Oh! It's hot. Yo, man. Work with me, yo. Note down. Remember to take regular breaks. Cooking is fucking tiring. I can still feel the heat, man. This thing is fucking hot. Be a man. Be a man. Get through the pain. The pain is temporary, but the pain is too much. The pain is too much. Ow! I should also mention that I've never made rotli before. I think I've added too much water. This is what it kind of looks like if you add too much water. And if that happens, you just add flour. It's too wet, it needs more. See, this is what you shouldn't do, okay? Of course, I knew what to do because I'm a master chef, okay? I'm just doing this to demonstrate to you what not to do. Guess we're gonna have to add more flour. Okay, last time I'm adding flour. Oh man, my ancestors must be looking down on me and thinking, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? You don't know how to make rotli, what the hell? I think that's okay. I think we learned a very valuable lesson, and that is, love is the most important ingredient. Okay, so now once you have your dough, okay, you start separating it and you start making little balls. And if you're starting out like me, okay, the smaller the better. That way it's much easier to roll. Okay, and once you've made all your little balls, you can start rolling them rotis, baby. So, a little bit of flour on it. Now, take your velen, you start like this, turn it. We're doing it. No one said the rotis have to be round. Oh, it's sticking. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to start again. Eee, why are you sticking? Let's put the flour. Don't think about it too much. I think it's done. Okay, it's a little thick around the edges, and you're probably supposed to roll it a little bit thinner than this. But you know what? I think this is good enough, okay? So one down. Stop digging! Stop! The power of flour compels you! The power of flour compels you! Stop sticking, please! You know what? This is Perfect. What is this? What is this? I can feel like Leatherface. You just be like, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Holy shit, look at this one. It's thin and it's round. Huh? Look at this. Oh. Okay, so there's like 3 small ones left. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna switch on the stove. You're gonna need basically this pen. You can't use any other pen. Why? Now look at it. It's made for roti, okay? Use any other pen. I don't know how you're gonna flop them rotis, baby. Right, so there's these 3 left. And I have an idea. Yes! This is great. This is brilliant. I love this. I love it. Alright, I think we can get started. If it cuts off my head, don't worry. What's important is making the rotlis. Fuck. We're doing it old school. Your raw hands. We're doing it. We're going in raw. Woo! Woo! Stay. Ah, you see? That's how you want it. That's how you want it. If it raises up like this, that's a good sign. Hello, can you rise? Rise, please rise. Bow, 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 bow. Yes, it's rising. It's sort of rose. Look at it go. Yes, I did it. Yeah, yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. It's rising too much now. It's fighting back against me. Oh, wow. Stop. Oh no. This one's going out of control. This one's gone rogue. Okay. Okay, you're going off. You're going off. You're going off. Get off. That fucking burnt. Okay, I'm finally done with all the rotlis. Switching over to that view. So, we had a bit of a disaster. I recorded me cooking all of the prawns. At the very last moment, my phone died and I lost that entire chunk of recording. So, I'm just going to do a little recreation of what that looked like. Basically, put all the prawns on, close the toaster. I'm just gonna dish these 3 out. Because it's currently midnight right now. I had to wait for my phone to charge back up. And in case you were wondering, that rotli that I put on one side, I made this, yeah, and it was rising and everything. This one came out really nice. It's finally time to give this a taste. Prawns are really nice, but the rotli, because of how thick I rolled it, it's a little bit chewy. You know, I'm still very happy with how everything turned out. You know, this being my first time I made rotli from scratch. You know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Despite the technical difficulties, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.